everybody at Sheriff Clark Millsap. Good to see you, Sheriff.
Hey, good to see you too. Thank you.
You look real good in the parade this morning.
Well, I appreciate that. We haven't missed one yet. We don't want them to start now.
Okay. How's the jail going? How long's it been open now?
Well, we've been open since January, and we've been opening in stages. Now we're fully operational.
Okay.
And what we're doing is we moved all the prisoners from the old section, which is 20 years old, which we're having to make a lot of repairs to get it back operational again. So we've moved everyone that was in the old part into the new part, and they absolutely love it. And I don't know why you would love being in jail, but I guess compared to what you were in, to being in this new state-of-the-art facility that we've got, and it's up and running great. The work release floor is completely finished and up and operational, so we don't have any contraband coming into the jail anymore because the work release has their own entrance and exit, and we check them when they come in, and they don't have access to any of the other floors. So it's turned out really good for us.
Are you housing any federal?
We have maybe 2 now, and that's been an issue because it's $47.50 a day that the federal government pays us to house our inmates, and we're fixing to start that back up again as soon as we hire some additional employees. If we're able to get some increases in the budget maybe next year, that's what we're looking for, and whoever's the new commissioner's got their work cut out for them because it's going to be a nightmare, I think. But we'll work with whoever it is. Good luck to all of them. And we'll continue to do what we do for Bartow County, and we've been doing it for years.
I know you can't have a favorite or anything like that running for county commissioner, but does it make a difference on who the commissioner is on your job?
It makes a big difference because we need all the help we can get to continue to protect and serve this county like we do. Fortunately, Commissioner Brown, we passed the SPLOST, and there's $2 million set aside in the 2014 SPLOST to purchase new vehicles because we've got some vehicles now that are well over 150,000 miles. We do service them regularly like we're supposed to, but sometimes cars just wear out. We're looking for someone who's running for commissioner who has a feel for this county and who knows what the government's about and how to control all the budget-wise items and give law enforcement and public safety what they need to do their jobs.
Everybody, Sheriff Clark Millsap. Good to see you, Sheriff.
Good to see you too. Thank you.
Sorry, who are you?
I am Susan Yark, and I am part of the Morning Optimist Club for Cartersville, and we sponsor this event.
Oh, do you?
Yes, we do. And all the funds that we make selling hamburgers and hot dogs go back to the children of Bartow County, and we're real proud of that.
How do they go back to the children? What do you mean?
We have scholarship funds. We have a youth appreciation breakfast. We help support the Boys and Girls Club and the Special Olympics, the Children's Shelter, and pretty much any children's organization that asks for our help.
And you're the Optimist Club of Cartersville?
The Morning Optimist Club, we sure are.
What is the morning? What's the difference? Or is there?
We meet at IHOP on Main Street at 6:45 every Tuesday, and that's pretty much in the morning.
All right, every Tuesday at 6:45 in the morning you meet. Is anybody welcome to come to this?
Anyone that would like to, yes.
Men, women, I mean, is it?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
And we're a pretty optimistic group, that's for sure. So.
Nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you too.
Thank you.
Y'all come.
Hi, I'm Larry Jennings with First Response Plumbing. We fix water lines, sewer lines, camera, jet, repair faucets, whatever you might need as far as plumbing, give us a call. The name is First Response Plumbing, 770-386-5222. Thanks again, First Response Plumbing.
First Response Plumbing.
Hey, when's the last time you checked out Treasure Chest? Here at Treasure Chest, we've added a line of new furniture, but we're still the same Treasure Chest. We still have used furniture, we still have used appliances, we still have good quality knickknacks for your house that you want to collect dust with. So come on by at Treasure Chest, see us, let us make a deal. We're located at 188 North Morningside Drive, directly across from Hobby Lobby. Or you can check us out on Facebook. Come by and see us. We can save you money.
Hey, this is Angelo at Angelo's New York Style Pizza and Bistro here at West End Commons Shopping Center. Hey, check it out. Look what we did outside. We did an outside patio awning. Use it for all occasions. We've got the best New York style pizza in Cartersville. Pasta dishes, seafood dishes, anything you want, we got it here at Angelo's. Come check us out here at West End Commons.
Hey guys, here we are again, West Yellowknife, right across from Quick Trip on Highway 41. Your source for guaranteed cheapest pricing on flooring, hardwood, laminate, engineered, cabinets, furniture and oak, handmade, unfinished cabinets, heating and air, stretch and dim. Why pay full price, guys? As you can see, we're running that Cartersville UNCUT special on these stoves right here. $249, doors, cheap. I got a full warehouse, guys. Call us 770-334-8339. Thanks.
I think everybody's packing up on us, aren't they?
Good to see you, Mike Abernathy.
Good to see you, sir.
How's the campaign trail?
I'm telling you, doing real good. I'm really encouraged by being out here today. We have picked up more support, I believe, and just didn't know how much support we had. We came through Cartersville. I was absolutely amazed. Folks getting up off the side of walks and walking up there to us, and man, just keep going, keep going. Really encouraging morning. Really encouraging.
So you only got a few weeks left.
3 weeks and then we win.
Everybody, Mike Abernathy. Thank you, Mike.
See ya.
Can you do it? Say I can do it. More louder, I can do it. Okay, make this and then with my hand. Pretty Yeti. Go. So you have to. Okay. Now the other one. Oh!
Hey, we're with Scott Allen with Petit Creek Farms right here at Dellinger Park. What do you got for us today, Scott?
We got baby camels, baby zebras, baby llamas. All of them are being bottle raised at Petit Creek Farms.
All right,
and
this right here, how old is this camel?
She's about 2 months old, and as you see, she's trying to nurse on me. She really wanting a bottle, and atta girl, you go for it. And then we got our baby zebra and our baby llama. And
how old is your llama?
He's about 6 months old. He's off the bottle now, but he still hangs out in the nursery with everything else. And then the baby zebra, he's right here.
Let me see the zebra. How old's your zebra?
He's same age as the camel. They're both right about going on 2.5, 3 months old.
And they all get along fine?
They all get along fine. Matter of fact, if you separate them, they all just go to worrying about one another. So that's yes, they do. They get attached to each other. That's camel slobber. Non-carcinogen.
Okay.
Doesn't hardly ever stain.
All right, let me see. It's a beautiful animal.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She is a good girl.
What are you going to do? Keep that camel? Or you
no, we've actually already got her sold. The old boy wanted us to keep her for a while when we bought her. He wanted to make sure she got a good start in life.
Okay.
And we've already got her sold, and she's going to be at the farm for another 2 or 3 months. And
where's she going?
She is going to a boy that lives down below Atlanta. He raises some exotic animals, and he bought a pair of them from us. And he'll raise them out. He's got a lot of other exotic animals and stuff, and he's a great guy. He said, won't you just keep her and use her through the summer? So that's what we're doing. But she's a good girl. She's very, very, very loving, very friendly.
Everybody, this is Scott Allen at Petit Creek Farms. Good to see you, Scott.
Make sure you come and see us. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tom Riddle with Preferred Heating and Air Conditioning. We've been serving Cartersville and Bartow County since 1998. We have a fleet of 7 trucks on the road to serve you day and night, 24 hours a day. If you have problems with your home or your business, please give us a call, 770-383-9001. Again, the name says it all. We are Preferred.
It's that time of the year, time to get outside and do some mulching. If you're looking for mulch, we have exactly what you need. 100% clean, colored mulch. No rocks, no dirt. Look at the color clarity on that. We have brown, red, black, natural, play safe, and a pine bark blend. If you're looking for mulch, come see us. We got what you need. My name's Andrew Pettit with Etowah Wood Resources. We're located at 26 Redcomb Drive off of Porter Street in between the Twin Bridges. We look forward to meeting you.
Looking for great skin? Look no further. Reflection Skin and Laser Center, Cartersville's top medical spa, offers all your skincare needs. medical grade skin care, laser hair removal, Botox, dermal fillers, dermaplaning, chemical peels, microdermabrasion, you name it, we carry it at Reflection Skin and Laser Center. Call 770-383-3552 for your free skincare consultation.
Hello, my name is Roy Farr, owner of Big Boys Motor Toys, diesel truck sales, service, parts, and performance. Here at Big Boys Motor Toys, we specialize in the Duramax diesel and the Chevy and the GMC, the Ford Power Stroke, and of course, the Dodge Cummins. These are great trucks. And we're back here in the full-service shop at Big Boys Motor Toys, and I've got Kyle Inslee, owner of Exploit Diesel. He is the mastermind behind all of our custom tuning here. And this month, we've got a special $5.95, 5 custom tunes, EFI Live, gain more power, performance, and better fuel economy. We're Big Boys Motor Toys just on the south side of Cartersville, right on Highway 41. Come see us.
We're in Heaven Sent Cupcake, brand new business, all about cupcakes. There's our friend Tera.
Hey.
How you doing, Tera?
I'm great, thank you.
Tell everybody, what's your other business?
Heaven Sent Cakes, located in West End Commons Shopping Center.
And you just opened Heaven Sent Cupcakes.
Yes, sir. We decided to get on the other side of town so people could access a little easier, and we're offering our specialty cupcakes and Bluebell ice cream.
And this is your son, Greg.
This
He
is
the manager.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you, Greg.
Nice to meet you too.
And these are your other 2 kids?
This is Jeffrey and my daughter Gloria.
Nice to meet you guys. So Greg, how's it going here?
It's going good. We've had steady business and lots of people that have never even heard of us come in here. So we're getting to offer new flavors and cupcakes to them.
Are you getting return business coming in here for those cupcakes?
Yes, sir. Quite about 3 times a week sometimes.
What's the differences in the 2 businesses?
I would say atmosphere. We offer a lot more seating here than we are able to at our other stores. So we've got room for over 20 to sit comfortably. We've got music playing. We've got a TV on. We usually keep it on the sports channels for the guys. We have free Wi-Fi, coffee, tea. So a little bit more to offer.
Free Wi-Fi is very important nowadays.
Yes, it is.
These are just a selection of our cupcakes and icing shots and cake pops that we have. First over here on your right, you have the coconut. It has a coconut cake with coconut filler inside with a coconut cream cheese. And the next will be our strawberry shortcake, which has strawberry juice and white cake with a Kool-Aid-based icing and strawberry on top. And these 2 top are our best sellers. Has a triple chocolate paradise with a chocolate cream cheese chocolate cake and a chocolate mousse in the middle. And back here we have the German chocolate. Has coconut and pecan based icing and with a chocolate cake. And this is our Oreo ball. Has an Oreo ball filler in the middle mixed with cream cheese, white cake, and white buttercream. Then we have our icing shots with a regular cream cheese filled in a shot glass and our chocolate buttercream. And then last but not least, we have our lime and white cake put into white chocolate cake pops for us.
Jeffrey, what's your favorite?
This one, what's it called?
German chocolate.
German chocolate.
Gloria?
The triple chocolate.
Mine would be the strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake.
They all look so good. Tell everybody where you're located.
We are located across from Cartersville High School, across from 41, next to Moe's Southwest Grill and Styles.
We're Take Time to Travel right here in Bartow County, and did you know that our travel agency is free? No service fees, we don't charge you anything extra to plan your trip, and we look for the best price for the best trip. We have agents that specialize in everything from
Disney and destination weddings. You can't get enough Disney and cruises.
And of course there's Hawaii and all-inclusive resorts.
And Europe. Want to go to Italy? We can help you do that. Check us out on Facebook or go to the internet and look at our website, www.taketime-to-travelga.com. Facebook, friend us, call us. We'd love to help you plan the next perfect vacation.
I'm Dale Yarber. My wife Kathy and I own the Guardian Pest and Termite Control and Lawn and Ornamental Care. With warm weather right around the corner, There are two important things you need to know about early spring. First thing you need to know is that we are nearly into termite swarm season. So be aware of any flying insects. They may be ants or they may be termites. Termites do billions of dollars of damage annually, and homeowners insurance rarely, if ever, covers the damage. And the second thing you need to know is that this is the perfect time of year to begin a lawn care program and start fighting those stubborn weeds in your yard. April showers don't just bring flowers, they bring up scores of unwanted weeds. So call us today at 770-386-9985 for all your pest and lawn needs. And be sure to check out our Facebook page and our website for special coupons, guardianpestandlawn.com. Thanks to all of our customers for over 20 years of support.
We're a self-serve frozen yogurt shop located at 148 West Main Street in beautiful downtown Cartersville. We offer over 14 different flavors daily. Our yogurt is fat-free or low-fat, and we always have sugar-free options. You're welcome to come in and sample before making your selection, then hop on over to our toppings bar where you'll find fresh fruit, cheesecake, brownies, and much more. You create your own treat and pay by the ounce. We're open Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 11, and closed on Sunday. Book your next birthday party with us, or let us cater your office party or gathering. We bring the yogurt party to you. Just call us at 770-334-3059 for questions. If you haven't been in to see us yet, what are you waiting for?
Surgical suite and dental facilities. Pet Vet Clinic, join us on Facebook. We offer in-house blood work where you can get results immediately. We also have digital x-rays.
Come on down to Pet Vet Clinic. We're located at the corner of Burn Hickory and Mission Road. Our business hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. We're here Saturdays from 8 to 12. Hope to see you soon.
I'm Parnick Jennings, and Cartersville UNCUT asked me when I interview Commissioner Brown. I'm honored to do so. Clarence, we're glad to be here today. And okay, we've talked a little bit about work, we've talked about church, talked about school, talked about family. Now let's get down to Bartow County. So you were at Lockheed, so how'd you get from Lockheed to Bartow County?
Well, that's interesting. Olin Tatum was elected commissioner in July 1972. And I would go by his house every day, coming home from work. And so he still had 6 months before he went into office to be sworn in as commissioner. And he would stop me. He stopped me on the road and asked me to go to work for him. And I said, well, I like working at Lockheed pretty good. And he said, yeah, but I want you to go to work for me. And I said, doing what? And he said, how about the assistant water superintendent? And I said, I appreciate that, but I'm really not interested in it. And then time passed, and he stopped me again. And said, I want you to go to work for me. And I said, well, I'll think about it. Well, I knew Lockheed started laying off, you know, and the position where I was in, it was probably going to be cut. And so, but I knew, you know, at Lockheed, they'll lay you off a little while and call you back.
Yeah, sure.
So I wasn't too worried about that. But anyway, it was long about October, and I'd just been, and I had been laid off. And so he stopped me one day and he said, I still want you to go to work for me. This is about the third, fourth time. And I said, well, you got one job that I'm interested in. He said, what's that? I said, foreman over the shop, the maintenance shop.
Was it out there on Burnt Hickory at the time?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And he said, you know anything about mechanical work on heavy equipment? I said, no. So I thought this is over with,
Yeah.
you know. Well, he didn't say any more, and I didn't say any more. And of course, I was doing some different kinds of work around with different things, and I was making it all right. And so on the end of January, well, it's first. It was January 1. He said, "I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up in the morning." And I said, "Oh, okay." So he pulled up my house. And picks me up, and we drive out to the county shop, and he tells everybody, you know, positions, and he didn't say anything about me, so I'm still kind of confused. And he comes in, and we go into our office, and there's a big old oak desk in this office in there. It's old, it's a pretty thing. And he said, "This will be your desk, and I'll be checking with you."
He still hadn't told you what you was doing?
He still hadn't told me. And then I guess he just thought I needed it, you know. But the way I found out, and he made a pretty rough talk. He made a pretty tough talk to all the people about the drinking on the job and the different things. And one of the mechanics comes in and drops all his keys on the desk, and he said, "After that talk this morning, I know I won't make it, so I'm leaving." And I thought, oh, he's a mechanic. I'm really shocked.
Yeah.
So
oh my goodness.
That was interesting, but I never intended to run for county commissioner, you know, as time went on. And Frank Gore.
Now, when Frank was commissioner, what was your job then?
Well, really before, while I was shop foreman, the road superintendent died, then the assistant road superintendent died, and so Olin said, "You know, I want you to be my road superintendent." I said, "I'm real happy. I really am happy."
Yeah.
I enjoyed that job more than anything I ever did. And he said, "But I don't have anybody else. You're going to be my road superintendent." I said, "Well, who's going to be the shop foreman?" He said, "Oh, you're going to be doing that too." Man, I done got a double job here. But anyway.
Olin had a way. You know this, but viewers might not. I was thinking of moving the funeral home. This had been 20-something years ago. And I called Olin and I called Bill Gordy. And I said, "I'm studying about this." And Olin took me in a car and drove me all around and showed me farms. And he said, "No, when the older gentleman passes away, this will become houses, Parnick." And he showed me all kind of farms. I can ride around today in a lot of the subdivisions around my funeral home. He showed me, and they are subdivisions now. So he was smart. And Bill Gordy, who's passed away. Another thing Olin did, we may do another segment, David. Another thing Olin did, when I built the funeral home in 1977, July the 6th, I'll be here 35 years. Doesn't seem that way, but it is. And so he came out to see me one day, and he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm paving the parking lot." And he said, "See this dirt road here? It's now called Otting Drive." I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "You know, a funeral home with a paved parking lot ought to have a paved road run right beside it." And he said, "You tell those boys when they finish paving your parking lot to pave this road and send me the bill."
Yeah.
That's the way it was.
Oh, it was a county road.
Yeah, it was a county road.
I know.
And so I told the fellows that was doing it, and they said, "Mr. Tatum said that?" I said, "Yes, sir." I don't think they believed me. I went and asked him, and he said, "Yeah, that's a county road, and it'll be paved." And so, anyway, that's another story. So Olin got you. So you was foreman, road superintendent, and assistant, or do you have an assistant road superintendent? Or
Yes, I had an assistant. Yeah. And of course, then as time went on, you know, and Frank Gore became the commissioner, and I worked for Frank, I don't know, a number of years, and Frank decided he wanted a county administrator. He said, "You know, this county's big, time for me to have a county administrator." And so I went up to work for Frank. Parnick, I was there about 3 months, and I just didn't like working in the office. And that was just not for me. That seemed to be boring. I was working, I had work to do, but it just didn't, you know, it was tying me down. And, you know, I couldn't stand it. And about 3 months after that, Frank, I went in one morning and told Frank, you know, you hadn't replaced me at the road department yet, because I'd been going by there and doing that job too. I'd kept that going while I was working in the office. I'm glad we didn't, because I'm going back this morning. He said, what's the matter? You don't like us? I said, oh man, you know better.
Yeah.
This ain't cut, I'm not cut out for this. Well, 2 weeks after that, Parnick, Frank, you know, then he was coming to see me at the shop, and when he made the turn right there at the courthouse, he blacked out and hit that tree there.
Yeah, I remember when that happened.
Well, his wife called me up and said, look, he needs your help. Would you come back and help him? I said, of course I will.
Yeah.
But when he's sick, when he gets well, I'm out of there, you know. Well, 2 years he didn't get well.
Wow.
I stayed there 2 years working in that office, and then when he passed away, I just had a tremendous amount of people calling and wanting me to run, and you know,
I was one of them.
You're one of them. Thank you, Parnick, for your support. Always.
I've never cast a vote against you. So, as Frank got sick, I mean, you were pretty well doing a lot of the work there at the courthouse anyway, weren't you? I mean,
well, I will tell you this.
I know he had a lot of confidence in you. Frank did, because he and I'd have breakfast before he got sick occasionally.
Well, Frank always thought he would say things like, you know, we'd be out together eating somewhere, and he'd say, if you ever get in a debate, this is what you're going to do. And I'd stop him and say, you don't have to go any further than that. I'm never going to be in a debate, because I'm never going to run. And that's, you know, but anyway, just, and you know, when I got in the race, and then at one time I got out, decided
I knew you did.
Well, that was tough.
Yeah.
People really got mad at me over that. A lot of them accused me.
I know you.
You know, people accused me of selling out, how much they pay you, know.
You can't pay attention to that.
Well, it was just all kinds of phone calls, and I couldn't get peace.
Yeah.
You know, if I went home for lunch, my phone would be ringing.
Yeah.
Sometime at 12 o'clock at night, that phone would be ringing. People were really upset because I got out. You know, and I'm thinking, I need to do this. You know, and so a lot of prayers, and there was a lot of prayers.
You know there were. There's a lot of people praying for you, and they still have been while you've been in office.
Yeah, and the Lord has guided my, you know, all through the 21 years.
All right, we're going to go through those 21 years. All right, now, this is, we're going to have to close this segment now, and you need to see the next, because the next one's when I got some real questions I want to ask you about those 21 years. So we want to thank Cartersville UNCUT for allowing us to interview Commissioner Clarence Brown, and so you be sure to tune in next week, because we're going to have the conclusion of our interview with Commissioner Clarence.